Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome or welcome back. Thank you for tuning in, whether you are watching live or watching later. I appreciate you being here, hanging out. This is Forever World Building. My name is Renee. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and we're gonna get right into it. Let me switch screens here. So today, as you can tell, we are not in Aurora. This is not Aurora. This is a different village made out of sand. I do not think we've been here before. Hello, sir. I really like the outfits for these desert villagers. They're super cute. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever shown you guys this place before. This is just it's basically the only desert biome within like 10,000 blocks of our spawn point. So it does continue off that way. There's a cat. We'll tame that cat someday. Oh, and this stuff, you guys, I got a new texture pack for sugarcane, and that is sugarcane. So it's a lot more detailed, a lot leafier. I really like it. I think it kind of helps add to just the overall greenness of the world. And this desert biome is also next to this beautiful coral reef. Look at that. Look how beautiful and vibrant that is. So I do at some point want to find some sort of build we can do either in a coral reef or with coral or something. But, oh, I'm drowning. I forgot you could do that. Okay, so anyway, you may be asking, oh, look, a dog. He's gonna stay. You may be asking, Renee, why are we here in the desert? Well, I had to do some resource gathering, and we needed sand for making concrete. There were several different words popping through my head. I was trying to say terracotta, gravel, but no, it's concrete. So I want a horse. I think this horse just hangs out. This horse has not been named. It has been tamed, obviously, because we could get on it. Hi, you popped up out of nowhere. But anyways, I came here to gather sand. I have a good amount here. I'm actually going to put it in our ender chest for safekeeping, because we are going to go on a little bit of an adventure right now. I came here to gather up this sand, and I figured while we're here, why not go to the Nether and gather some of the resources that we will eventually need for our wizard tower. So this, like I mentioned, this desert biome is pretty far away from home, so I had to make a nether tunnel to get here. And if we hop into the Nether, look, we are very close to, is this a basalt? Basalt delta, is that just a floating? It looks like it's floating. But a basalt delta with a nether fortress right here. Now, I have not yet explored this nether fortress. And there is, look, they look like they're hanging out waiting for us. Oh, look, a magma cube. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that we are gonna need, like soul sand and nether wart, and what else? I think we're gonna need magma cubes at some point for something. Yes, you can see another one of them jumping around down there. So we are going to make our way down to this nether fortress and explore a little bit and see what we can find, see what we can gather. We'll probably fight some of these wither skeletons over here. I'm pretty sure that's a blaze spawner, so we can maybe fight some blazes and get some blaze rods. And we won't take too long out here, but we can kill some magma cubes, maybe get some magma slime, whatever they drop. But yeah, this place looks pretty cool. So let's do it. Oh, there's already a blaze there. And it sees us, and it's shooting at us. Can you shoot Blaze with bows and arrows, or do you have to hit him with a sword? Oh, I'm gonna fall. Okay, I think we can go, if we just start tunneling down over here. Or hold on, there's one more area where it kind of opens up, the tunnel opens up, I'm pretty sure. And we should be able to tunnel down from there. Let's see. Was it here? Yeah, so that's already going down. Let's run back this way a little bit, and then we'll make our way down. Okay, so here was, because ideally, let me see if I can do this without falling off. Ideally, I want to get to there. And maybe, like, I'm thinking that, oh, I hear him coming. I'm thinking, I feel like it's here somewhere. We can start tunneling down. And hopefully get down there. So let's just try it. Let's just go. We'll see what happens. If we just keep going down, we'll get there eventually, right? Or we'll gotta get somewhere eventually. So if you guys have any better ideas, or if I'm if this is a bad idea, let me know. But what? Oop. Sometimes you gotta figure stuff out the hard way. And I do like figuring stuff out the hard way. Oh my god. Yep. Wow. Yikes. And the magma cubes. Okay. Speaking of figuring stuff out the hard way, we really did that, didn't we? And I was trying to be so careful. I was about to talk about how careful I was being about not falling. Ooh, look. Okay, that's the first time we've gotten that thing, so that's good. And I think, oh, it's a magma cream, isn't it? And we're gonna need magma creams for some of the potions that we want to make. Okay, let's see. Can we tempt them to get up here? Will they climb up here? There we go. Okay. Come on, boys. Come fight me up here. Let's see. And then we gotta go back and figure out our tunnel up, I guess. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Do the little ones drop the magma creams? How many? We only have 2. Okay. Let's eat. Magma down. Let's come back over here. Let's see. Where's the hole? I think that's... trying to find the hole we fell out of. Is it just right up there? Did we fall? No. I think it's that. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm pretty sure we fell and landed right onto this one. Maybe that's it? I can't tell if that's a hole or not. Okay, well. Let's build up and see if we can find it. Because I do want to figure out how to get home. Was it here? I think it was here. Yes. Okay. I think this was it. Okay, good. So, maybe we can just start to let ourselves down a little safer. Not like that. Maybe we can come down this way. I can't believe I did that again. I just assumed that there was gonna be something there for me to walk on, and there wasn't. But we can maybe make... Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do this one on purpose. And I missed where I wanted to land, but that's okay. We're gonna make a staircase for ourselves. So we can get up and down. I'm gonna eat again. Okay, and we're trying to get, yeah, it's right there. So we are where we want to be. This is where I wanted to get to. This was just not quite the route I was expecting, but that's okay. Nothing ever goes right the first time around here, does it? Nitro says, I fell into lava in game today and nearly popped a totem trying to fix up my iron farm. Ooh, yikes. Lava. A lava dip in hardcore. Not a fun time. But I guess it's a day for almost dying to lava, isn't it? But you said iron farm, so that was probably, you weren't in the nether, right? You were just at your own, one of your own builds almost killed you. Okay. I think we can just come down, make ourselves a little staircase here. Perfect. And we can drop down. Yeah, I fell into the trap for iron golems where the lava was at. Thwarted by your own build. Well, again, I think it happens to the best of us. That's just part of the game. Part of the risks that we take. Okay. I'm happy with all that. I do want to see... Oh, look at that. Right there. Okay, well maybe we scoot over a couple so we can fall right down onto it. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we can make a staircase. Oh, what was that? Did I get hit? Oh, was that a blaze? Yeah, there's a blaze right there. That's what's hitting me. Okay. Nitro says, yeah, that surprised me. I haven't even popped a totem in 2 to 3 years already. So that was probably the closest you came to dying in game. Yeah, I can't imagine. Wow, 2 to 3 years since popping a totem. I'm sure that was absolutely terrifying. Because that's losing your whole world right there. Okay, I think we're just gonna drop down and we're just gonna remember that we gotta go up right there. So we'll put 2 torches. Let's see. Let's come. This is a nice little tidy spot for a blaze spawner. What am I hearing? Okay. Okay, hold on. Before I get ahead of myself. We always put torches on the left side. Ooh, look, a blaze rod. So that when we're trying to leave, we put them on the right, because that's the right way out. So, Skelly, let's go this way first. And I always like to explore left. Going right as I said that. I was gonna get that magma. Okay, this is just a dead end. That's fine. We have a dead end. We'll place a block in the middle so we know there's nothing interesting that way. And then let's come over here. Get both of these. Okay. Another blaze. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Just the lava going nowhere. Nether wart. I see nether wart. I see a chest. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's keep our system going. Because I've already gotten turned around. Where did we just come from? Was it this way? Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Torch is on the left. And this way's the way out. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, wow. That was a really easy kill. I did not think... Oh, am I poisoned? Something's happening to me. Oh, sorry. I missed your message. Nitro says it's just survival mode on hard difficulty and not hardcore. Oh, so you don't lose your world, but you like to keep a 0 death streak. I see. So you're not playing on hardcore, you're just a perfectionist. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. And then you know that even if you did happen to die, you're not going to lose your 10-year-old world. Let's take the iron. We'll take the gold horse armor. Why not? Dead end. But we'll take the mushrooms. Oops. I don't want that. Oh, I like the sound that those nether bricks make, though. Another dead end. Oh, I like the sound it makes running on these nether bricks, too. All right, let's get this nether wart and this soul sand. This is a good find. I hear something. Is that what it is? Soul sand? Yeah, soul sand. And we'll take the ones on the other side too. Something is grumbling at us. Can you guys hear that? I finally completed the netherite beacon. Made the final push for 500 to 600 ancient debris this past week and managed to get it in a few days. Congratulations. That's awesome. I know you've been working on that for what, years now? That's pretty cool, Nitro. And now are you done with beacons? Was that your final? Oop, I hear something. You got your netherite beacon. Are you satisfied now? Is that enough of a flex for you? Let's put some of this stuff away. Oh, another blaze. Oh, that magma cube spawned in out of nowhere. What the heck? this guy. Hold on, I forgot to switch to my sword. Oh, that skeleton just got him for us. Can you die, please? And you too. Okay. Is there anything back here? There's more. This place just goes on and on. Yeah, I spent today just displaying one of every beacon next to the netherite beacon. Nice. I'm sure they all look cool displayed next to each other. Did you keep them all the same color? Because you can change the colors, right? So do you like just having the white beacon, or do you like to switch it up and do something fancy? I wonder how many players, like in the world, have actually put in the time and effort to get a netherite beacon. I'm sure it's a very small number. I'm sure you are one of not very many. This place is making... Oh yeah, we just wanted a big circle. My plan is to make some stained glass and then color the beam for each one. Nice. That's gonna be very cool. Alright. There's nothing this way. Let's come up here. 1 second. Now with the netherite beacon out of the way, it's time for the next mega project. Oh, I'm sure. What is the next mega project? What's on deck? Guy with a sword. And a magma cube. And a skelly. Come here. Give me your magma. Give it to me. Let it go. You're just chilling. Okay. Skeleton. Oh, I almost hit that. Oh, and another one. I almost smacked that zombie pigman. Out of habit. Okay, where did we come from? We came from this way. Let's not get lost. Hold on. Let me figure out how we're gonna do this. Probably Coliseum next, combat arena for spear combat as a 1.21 themed build. Oh, that's cool. Big ol' Coliseum. You mentioned that. But yeah, I like that idea of theming it, like giving each update its own build and like giving it a special place in your world. Oh wait, we gotta put these on the right. So that means we can go, we get home that way. All right. Oh, oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. That was an accident. Wait, it was an accident. I didn't mean to hit him. Okay. We're doing all right, guys. We ain't doing too bad. We're actually gonna do that. Oh, he's looking at me. I didn't mean to. He got in my way. It wasn't my fault. Ooh, where was that coming from? That guy? He dropped a blaze rod. Maybe we'll make our way down there. Is that one just floating? That guy's just floating. This is cool. This is super cool. Oh, is that soul sand? That might be the soul sand. No, never mind. Okay, anyways. And that just goes off into a lake of fire. If you hit a pigman, probably just hide from line of sight of any pigment for at least 1 minute so they lose aggro. Okay. 1 minute. That's not too bad. Because, yeah, I know they get angry at ya. And I do see one over there, but he can't get to us right now. And there's a bunch up there. But, yeah, he's probably... He looks aggro. Look at the blaze just peeking up. That's funny. Oop, okay. Before I accidentally hit another pigman, let's go running around. See what else we can find. That is also another drop. Okay. I'm sure we can get down there via some other way. Oh, that is terrifying. Let's see. The ghasts, the Mizunos ghasts, scary. Absolutely scary. It was like deep. Oh, that demon face. Can you hit? Am I just aiming wrong? I feel like I was trying to hit ghasts with the bow and arrow. There we go. But it wasn't working. I guess it is working. Okay. So we got that. Let's come back this way. We did not go up. Eee. Where'd you come from? We only have 3 blaze rods so far. I feel like we've killed more. Killed more blazes than that. Okay. 2 torches, so we know that's how to get home. Actually, we'll do them there. And then let's take a left. Nope. We're not risking it. And let's see if that pigman is angry at me. We went that way, so maybe let's just not go that way. Okay, no. No, we're good. Right? It's just that moment of what's gonna happen. Ooh, a chest. Nether wart, golden chest plate. I mean, I guess why not? And nope, not gonna risk it. We'll follow the path. And that's nothing. Okay. So this is all sort of a dead end. Let's hide from those skellies. This is also, that just leads to where we've been before. Okay. Not too bad. So, I mean, I guess all of this is technically a dead end. There's no spawner or anything over there. And we'll go down this way. Hold on, guys. I gotta blink weird for a second to rehydrate my eyeballs. Oh, anytime we're out adventuring, especially when we have to like kill things, I don't blink as much because I'm focused and concentrating, and I don't want to blink and miss something. What is that sound? What is that sound? As I was saying, I don't blink as much when we're doing stuff like this, so. These things are weird. I don't know how I feel about the striders. They look, I feel like they could have made them look better. They look like, they're just so ugly. Where's those other ones? I think Mizunos makes them a little cuter, like their eyes are a little bigger. But they're still just weird to me. I don't know. Hello. Is Zera Tutar? Zera? Is that how you say your name? What's up, Zera? How's it going? Okay, there was nothing interesting down there. Time to go find another... Okay, how does this happen? How is that guy just sitting there hanging out? Oh. We are too far away, or I am just not aiming very well. Oh, I need to eat. That's not good. Okay. I reckon we just run over here and smack them all real quick. No fear. Wow, there's a ton of them. Oh, are we gonna draw aggro from all those skeletons too? There's so many of them. Yes, the skeletons are coming. Okay, hold up, hold up. Darn it. Is that skeleton coming? Yeah, he is. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me set up a little defense station here. And there are so many mobs out there. Okay, let me see if I can get these blazes. Here we go. One. Wow, so many. Some of them better drop. Some of them better drop blaze rods. I am not getting lit on fire like this to not get blaze rods. Okay. Now let's see, can we get this skeleton to follow us? Ah, more. That was a horrible shot. They must be, I think there's a spawner right up there, and that's where they're coming from. Oops. But you can't, because with normal mob spawners, you can put the torches on them and then they stop spawning, right? But I don't think you can do that with the blazes. Oh, I got him. Nice. Let's come get these blaze rods. Let's come get this XP. Okay, then let's come back to our little safe space here. Don't destroy blaze spawners. They are very useful to farm. Okay, yes. I was not planning on destroying them. Because, yeah, I know you can make some farms with them. But it's either they're there or they're not, right? You can't, like, pause them like you can with regular mob spawners. What is that? Oh, skeletons. I do like the wither skeletons with the Mizunos. I like that they're kind of blue. Okay. Oh. Here he's coming. Nope. Come here. Nice try, buddy. What did we get? Coal? Aren't they supposed to drop heads? They're supposed to drop heads, right? At some point? And that's how you make the actual wither. Let's put some of this stuff away. I'm on fire. Nitros recommends getting a fire resistance potion. You can trade from piglins by giving them gold ingots. Okay. Yeah, I did bring a bunch of gold so that we could do some piglin trading while we're here. I've just completely forgotten about it. And I really, now that I think about it, I should probably not be hanging out right here where the blazes are gonna spawn for me. So maybe let's get that, and let's come over here and hang out somewhere safe for a moment and get organized. Very low chance, 2.5% chance, max 5.5 with looting 3. That's for the wither skeletons or the wither heads. Wither skulls. That's what they are. A skeleton head is a skull, Renee. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, we probably... let's see, we don't need that. Probably won't be getting any anytime soon then. But that's okay. I don't want this sword. It keeps coming back to me. I'm gonna pick it up again, aren't I? Nope. Okay. So there wasn't really anything over that way except for spawners and death. So I think we can come this way. But we do need to go that way to explore some more. So what time is it? 6:42. We'll keep going. I feel like there's not a ton more to explore. Unless this way leads to an entirely new wing. Well, let's see. Let's see, why not? Cool. We'll put 2. We'll put them here. So we know that that's the way home. Is this a dead end? We found a dead end. Lovely. Okay, so the only way to go is we have to go a little out into the open. Oh. Okay, for trading, because the pigmen and zombie piglins are different, right? So like those are zombie pigmen or zombie pig, and they don't want my gold because they're zombies and they're dead. What are they gonna do with gold, right? Or do they want it? No, they don't want it. But it's the pigmen. Or the piglins. See, I don't know the difference. What's the difference between a pigman and a piglin? I heard a ghast. Oh look, our portal. Is that a magma up there? I could have sworn I just saw a magma cube up by our portal. Ooh, and now we're in the red nether wastes. Oh, the ghast is right there. I feel like I'm really bad. I was about to say I'm really bad at hitting ghasts with the bow and arrow. But that was actually pretty good, so never mind. Is that a ruined portal down there? That's cool. Wait, I want it. Is there... I feel like I've never seen a ruined portal in the nether. I thought they only spawned in the overworld. Okay, well, while we're here, let's see if we can find some piglins to trade with. I'm gonna get so lost. I don't see anyone over here. Okay. Never mind. Let's just take care of these guys real quick. Let's hope we don't hit the zombie pigman behind them. Wow, there's so many of them. Is that another blaze? Oh, a magma cream. They... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. Ooh, yikes. That was very scary. How do they... I wasn't even jumping. Do you like jump around when they hit you? Is that a thing? Maybe that's why. I've heard people be like, oh, the magma cubes are so dangerous. I get it now. Okay, let's go over here and avoid those. My helmet broke. It did. Oh, good ears. Wow, I had no idea. Okay. Well, that's fine. That was just a gold helmet. So I'll at least put this on for now. I had my real helmet with me, thank goodness. But that means we're going to need to make another gold helmet at some point very soon. Oh. Which means we need to find some wood because I did not bring a crafting table, which that's on me. And I know we're near the red nether biome. But can we get there without getting smacked or, you know, running into something unsavory? Probably make a maxed out gold helmet. I keep a maxed enchanted one. Yeah, I definitely should. That one did have some... It did have some good enchantments on it, but I think it had like Unbreaking 1 or something. So yeah, that's definitely not enough. It would be good to have like Unbreaking and Mending. Okay, I'm trying to look to see. Yeah, there's no way we're making it somewhere to go make a gold helmet. Okay, well, let's go. I think we've had enough adventure. I think that's good. The helmet broke. I think that's a sign. Let's run back up. I do want to do some trading with the zombie pigmen. So maybe this should be on the right side. Maybe we can go back to where our nether spawn was. Quickly chop down one of those red trees. I can't remember what they're called. Make a crafting table really quick. Make a gold helmet really quick before anybody else gets angry at us. And then do a little bit of trading while we're there. And then we'll go home and work on the wizard's tower. I noticed I was editing, I'm working on editing some of the streams down into like a single video, like the tavern that we built up a couple weeks ago. I'm working on editing that down. And I realized that I'll do this thing where I'll start a sentence and I'll say like half of the sentence and then pause for a long time and then say like another word or two and then pause and then finish the sentence. And it's just because I'm thinking, like right now. or I'm getting distracted by what I'm looking at or what I'm doing in the game. But I don't know if that's distracting for anyone else while watching it, or if that's fine. And I'm just background noise for you guys anyways. Okay, let's eat. Let's quickly go. Oh, look, here's a stem right here, because that'll make 4. And then we can make a crafting table. I think it'd be good to keep a crafting table like right here anyways. And then we can make a gold helmet. All right. Not too shabby. And then let's go see if we can find some pigmen down here. Those are zombies. Nitro says, today is probably the first day in months that I can do a Minecraft marathon in terms of gameplay. Just finished my finals. Woohoo, congratulations. Congrats on finishing finals. I know that can be a beast and a pain. I definitely think you should reward yourself with a Minecraft marathon. That's awesome. And especially with having a new project to start on and building your Coliseum. I'm sure that will be a great time. Is that a zombie? Are you like done for the year now? Do you start up like a new semester or something in 2026? And now you're just hanging out till the year's over? Where are the pigmen when you need them? Well, this is very unfruitful. This place is usually crawling with pigmen. Have I just not been here long enough for them to spawn? Or do they just not want to trade with me? Do they not like me? The gauntlet repeats next year. All right. Well, enjoy your couple of weeks off. Well deserved, I'm sure. And enjoy the holidays too. And then we'll hit the ground running in 2026. Time has flown by, you guys. Okay, there is another fortress down here. This is the one that I've gone to before. This is where I took the thumbnail picture. And when I was here before, there were some zombie pigmen, or piglins, not zombies, the regular piglins to trade with, but I'm not feeling it. They don't want to trade with me, so fine. I don't want to trade with them. Let's just go home. I'm feeling petty. Actually, we could run this tunnel a little bit. There's usually... I usually run into some of them coming this way. And then I'm gonna need to take just a quick break, you guys, once we get back home before we start on the build. College feels like a marathon in many ways, starting my first 400 level class next semester, so you're getting closer to the finish line. Yeah, so 400, that's what, obviously upperclassmen stuff. Is this your final year, or do you have another year after this? And I don't think I asked, what exactly are you studying or majoring in? If you feel comfortable sharing with the class. I'm over it. Sorry, guys. It's a long tunnel. I don't want to run the tunnel. We're going back home. We're getting out of the nether. Still have one more year. I'm studying electrical engineering. Dang. Yeah, I'm sure electrical engineering is a marathon. Because there's a lot. That's not an easy major by any means. I remember my college days. I studied graphic design, so very different. And I had a really good time. It was definitely, I mean, looking back now, it feels like it flew by. But in the moment, there were some long semesters and long nights. And I feel like, especially when it comes to, like, when you have a major, well, of course, in college you have a major, but when you're taking like your major classes and stuff, it's ideally something that you're at least interested in because you're majoring in it, you chose it. So hopefully you have some sort of like drive or passion for it. And so at that point, it's less about the actual class or the subject matter, but it's more about the teacher, and they can kind of make or break the experience for you. Because I've had some great teachers where every class was super fun, and I look forward to going, and I really enjoyed the stuff that we were learning and doing. And then I've had some really bad teachers that made it a horrible time. I'm pretty pleased with this semester that I only pulled one all-nighter and 15 to 20 past 3 a.m. nights. Expected way more. Wow. Yeah, that brings back, those past 3 a.m. nights bring back memories. But one all-nighter, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. 15 to 20 past 3 a.m.s is a lot by my own standards. I think I pulled maybe like a handful of those per semester. And I don't think I did any. I think I did one all-nighter in my entire career. Which, compared to what you're doing, I had it easy. But yeah, there was something fun. I mean, again, this is my experience, but when we were doing those long nights, those past 3 a.m. nights, it was usually, I wasn't just sitting at home working on my stuff. I would go to the graphic design lab on campus, like one of the classrooms where there were just a whole bunch of computers, and we had access. If you were in those classes or in that major, you had access 24 hours. So you could go, like, after all of your classes, if you have a big project due the next day, you could go there and sit in the lab, and there would be other people there, other students in your major or just in your class who would also be working on their projects. So we would just like put on a movie and hang out and chat and get it done. So we had a level of, there was like a social level and some camaraderie there that definitely helped the time pass a little easier when we were getting stuff done late into the night. Look at all these dogs, you guys. Oh, and a baby. But it was a good time. I have fond memories of it. Okay, we're just getting a little organized here. And then I'll show you guys what we're going to be working on. And some of this stuff. We'll put these in here. Some of the stuff I did off stream. Fire charge, okay. And then we'll get it going. And then we'll take a break. Just kidding. The ECE building is probably the last place I want to see myself at 3 a.m. Pretty sure there's 20 to 30 people there past that time, locking in the middle of the night, or probably working in the middle of the night. Yeah, it definitely depends on personal preference and personality, I'm sure. Whether you like being around people and in the classroom where you, or you know, in the building where you have all your classes and stuff, or if sometimes you just want to go home and find some other place to work where you don't have any distractions, get things done. But yeah, I don't think it's the college experience without staying up past 3 a.m. to finish a project. That's a given. That's part of it. A rite of passage, you might say. The problem is that so many people have poor hygiene because of the intense workload, which is crazy. No. I can't imagine. That's crazy. There's no excuse for poor hygiene. You can have a crazy workload. You still have to shower. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh my gosh. Well, my condolences that you have to deal with people with poor hygiene. And now that makes sense why you do not want to be in that building late at night. Because if that's an issue, then yeah, 3 a.m. people trying to grind to get things done. They don't care what they smell like. They're trying to hit their deadline. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thankfully, I don't think I ever had to deal with people with poor hygiene to that degree. I think as artists we're a little more concerned about how we smelled. At that point, they should just install showers in the building so that people can just live there. I'm sure everybody would benefit from showers in the building. Yeah. Okay. So we are back home. This doesn't look too much different, but I did put the backside onto it. So I'll just run around and give you a little look. I figured since we figured out on stream what we wanted it to look like, then there's no point in me building the backside of it on stream. It's just going to be the same thing. And it was good that I didn't because I messed up the first time and I had to tear it all down and go and redo it again. So that would have just wasted a stream. And now instead we can use it to continue the actual build and design. So I think we're going to work on the top and we're going to get sort of this final top layer put in. But I do want to take a break really quick and just sort of give my eyeballs a couple minutes without looking at a screen and reset my brain. So I'm just going to build up on the scaffolding here, give ourselves our little lookout point. And then I will be back in like 5 minutes, you guys. Don't go anywhere. All right, you guys, I am back and we are ready to build. I did turn my light down a notch, so if I look a little darker, that's why, but it was killing my eyeballs, my little peepers. So I needed to turn it down. And that just is what it is. Okay. We are gonna do, I didn't need to come down here. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna do. We're gonna build the top. And I'm gonna swipe across. We're gonna take a look at our, oops. Just trying to update my OBS. Okay. So I want to do, I think I wanna do something like this at the top. Let me zoom in. Something like this, because we're doing a very round base. And then this will kind of give it, I don't know, it'll just kind of switch it up a little bit, because we'll have 4 sides, like a 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different sides, and that kind of makes it a little more square and just kind of changes the shape and changes the silhouette. So I really like that idea. I think that'll be a nice contrast to what we've got going on so far. And that's also similar to what we have here with the town hall, because this has the same 1, 2, 3, 4 sides and like a round base. I actually didn't even realize that until just now, so that's perfect. So let's grab some materials. Let's hop up there. I think we'll build it out of... We're gonna need a little bit of everything, because I think I want to bring in the white as like accent up there. We've been using the calcite, so we'll just keep using the calcite for now. And the quartz stairs. We'll also bring the warped, and again, we're just gonna stick with what we've already been using. We'll switch it up later. And then definitely spruce. We'll grab spruce planks. We'll grab spruce stairs. We'll grab spruce slabs. We'll also grab, hold on, let me put these bundles away. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to the bundles. I'll forget them if I put them in here. Sorry guys, I'm grabbing warped slabs. And I guess, let's make some quartz slabs too. Why not? Can we do that with, yes, perfect. Okay, so we'll start with this. If we need more, we can hop down. I'm gonna put our water bucket out as well. Bucket. And what if we put it in here? Will this destroy the scaffolding? No. Okay. Cool. And then it should be pretty easy for us to get to the scaffolding from this way. All right, so we are here at the top. We have this little lip, like a little roof, and then we're going to build up the, let's see, we should not need our weapons. Now that I say that, we will need our weapons. I should have grabbed, no, it's fine. So let's just put some spruce planks down as sort of the base for where these little archways are gonna start. Oh, we need the deep slate. Because I think we need to build them to some degree out of deep slate. And let's sleep while we're down here. Why not? Okay, deep slate. Here, unmarked, unlabeled. Deep slate tiles. Deep slate slab. Tile stairs. Okay. Take two. Let's climb back up. Nope. All the way up. All the way up. Thank you. Okay. So we're going in blind here. Let's just get in a general shape. And then we'll figure it out from there. Something like this, except without those. Okay, so general shape. We can maybe make it a little taller. I'm kind of feeling taller. What is this? Why am I 3? Yep. Forgot the bit there. Okay. Too tall? That's too tall. And then these would, well, hold on. These would, I almost fell again. These would almost certainly be stairs. Wow, compared to being in the Nether, this place is so pretty. Look at how colorful it is out here. Look at all the green. I am truly so happy to be home. Okay, so something like that. And then we do something like that as the general outline for it. And maybe here we do stairs to kind of break it up. Sorry. Help it look a little more gradual. And then we could even throw a slab on here. And what if we did this, also a stair? Okay, not too bad. Let's hop down, see what that looks like from afar. Oh, it is way too tiny. It just looks like a little nub up there. Okay, hold on. Let's look at it from down here. See if maybe we're just too close. Hello, chicken. I'll take your egg. Yeah, no, it's got to be much bigger than that. What was I thinking? Okay, let's try this again. And I was like, oh, that's too tall. No, it wasn't too tall. Even that wasn't tall enough. Okay, so I think then we need a bit steeper or wider of a base in order to build from. So, hold on, I need a drink. I've got bone broth in the thermos today, guys. Don't forget to stay hydrated out there, wherever you are, whatever you're drinking. It is the most important thing. We cannot live without liquids in our bodies. Okay, let's pick these up so I don't forget about them. Okay, so we need to start from out here, I think. And go up like 2. And then come in. And then maybe go 1, 2, 3. And then come in. And maybe another 2. And then come in. And do that. And then this one would also be that. And then this one would also be that. Like, you guys know what I'm saying. And then this one would be And then we take this out. Not that one, we need that one. Hold on. Actually, yeah, we need both of those. Okay, is this the middle? Yeah, and that's the middle. Oh, but these would be stairs. So then these would be upside down stairs. Okay, now let's try that on this side. So we build up one, and then a stair. And then this would be a stair, and that's one. Then we go 2, 3. Except I think 3 is a stair. And then we go in. Not like that. We do another stair, and then we go up. 1, 2. I feel like I did it wrong. And then a stair. Maybe not. And then up. Okay. Is that symmetrical? That is symmetrical. That is definitely much bigger. Let's go see what that looks like. Ooh. Hold on. There's a... Yeah. Okay, that's definitely better. But is it big enough? I mean, we're gonna have 4 of them. Okay, I'm gonna look at our example. Hold on. This one has it kind of coming forwards a little bit. We could maybe do something like that. Sorry, I'm sniffling. Okay. Well, I think we should stick with this for now. We'll build up this second side and then try building in a little bit. I want it to go a little taller, actually. I want it to get a little pointier at the top. Because we did kind of stunt it a little bit. We did 2 and then 3 and then 2 again. And I think we can do at least 2, 3, 3, or maybe even 2, 3, 4. And I actually really like how on the other one, the interior was a different color. There was like a lining or a frame on the interior, and then the exterior came back to the roof color. So we might do... I don't know if we should do that here or build this in. We can try it. We can try it a couple ways. Let's come over here. I want these to go up more. So okay, so we had this. We went up. Hold on. Were those wrong? Yeah, those were wrong. Okay. No. You just watch the tower falling away beneath you. That's fine. That's why we put Featherfall on our boots and we climb back up. All right, let's work into the night a little bit, you guys. I honestly wouldn't mind if we had some phantoms show up. Although that does put the villagers in danger because some of them like to fall into the sheep pen and stay there. But if they do, that's their own fault. Although we should put some torches down up here. Because otherwise we might get some friends spawning up here with us. And we don't need that now, do we? Okay. Can I build this up without tearing anything down? So 1. So we had the base, and then this goes up 1, 2, and then 3. And then let's just do again the base. No. Wait, we gotta get all the way up. Okay, we'll do the base. And then 1, 2, 3. Oops. Sorry. Hitting the wrong buttons. And then the base. And then that. So this side, we do the same thing. Base. Climb up 1, 2, 3. Except 3 is the stairs. And then we do the base. And then we climb up another 1, 2, 3 for the stairs. Stairs are the base. And then stairs. Okay. Is that... Ooh. Is that tall enough and pointy enough for my liking? Let's see. It's better. It's better. I want it pointier at the top. We could maybe do... I think it's hard because it's on a 2. It's on an even base instead of an odd base, so the center isn't a single point. It's 2. Which is my own fault. Maybe I should have thought about that earlier and just made... did the entire thing on a 1 instead of a 2, but I'm not going back and redoing it. We're just gonna have to live with it how it is and figure it out. Problem solve. I think we need to bring this tower up a little more. All right, let's see. We're very high. We don't need to go that high. My goodness. Okay, from up here, it looks way too tall, actually. But we're never gonna see it from up here. So why am I up this high? The highest we're gonna see it from is like here. And I wanna build to the perspective of the general populace walking around. So I think that's fine. Let's build up the second side. So we have like a corner here, and then we'll look at it from the bottom. And I think we're actually gonna build up, over here. So let's see if I can get this right. Let's see if I can get this right on the first try. Wow. I can't even get up the scaffolding on the first try. Okay. Let's run it around. Thank goodness you can run over corners. Okay. 1, 2, base. 1, 2, 3, base. 1, 2, 3, base. 1, stairs. Now same thing on this side. Build up 1, base. Base. 1, 2, 3, base. 1, 2, 3, base. 1, 2. This little hole here looks so cool from way up above. It actually looks really small now from looking at it up so high, but it's pretty big. This is going to be a quarry at some point. This spawned here naturally. Like this was already here. And I think it'd be really cool to turn this into a quarry. And yeah, we've got a lot of space over there. Do like some builds over on this side. Like a big, like permanent sort of scaffolding looking thing that goes up and down. And some sort of like quarry house. And a big old crane. And like workplaces where they're like processing and what you call refining the stone, something like that. So that is a build for long in the future, but I think it'll be real cool once we get there. All right, let's take a step back. Let's look from here. Oh yeah, okay. From this point of view, it looks great. I'm happy with those proportions. Let's come down to this side as well. Yeah, I think that's gonna look really good. Okay. I'm taking the long way around. I don't know why I'm doing that. Actually, I'm doing that so we can come and say hi to Novella. Hello. Hi girl, how's it going? You chillin'? They leave this door open. Let's see, are there still any hanging out here? You again. And you, I don't know why. You're not trapped, right? Or maybe you are. Are you going to bed? There should be two villagers here. And he might just have to hang out here. I freed him once and he came back, so. Don't jump like you did this to yourself. I freed you and you came back. Okay. Enough of that. Let's build those two sides in and connect them in the middle and see how that looks. And then we'll do a little bit of designing and try and figure out how we can incorporate the other blocks in order to add some more color and texture to this roof area. Let's start. Wow, is it sunrise already? The night went by so fast. Okay, let's start. Can't get where I need to go. Can I jump? I wish. Oh, you can. Okay. Let's start with these guys here. And build. We're just gonna sort of build them in on top of each other. Like that. And then we will need one here. And then like that. And then these are all coming. We'll meet in the middle. Not like that. Like that. Cool, cool. Roofs are fun, you guys. I really enjoy putting a good roof together. Okay. And then we bring these in. Can we hop up here? Yes. Okay. So this is the roof, sort of. And then we will build up into the middle again, like the example showed, but I don't want to do that yet. Okay, we're gonna hop down. It's hard to see from down here, but I think that's gonna be good. We'll go take a look. We'll go take a look in a little bit. I want to try and do a little bit of the design work here. So my first thought, well, okay, hold on. Because I would love to have some of this roof. I want it to like stick out a little bit, but I don't know if that's gonna get in the way of this little overhang here, because I like this proportion of having 2 blocks into the roof, but I kind of want, let's see, how does it look from in here? I want those like colorful, that's why we put the water down, my friends. I kind of want some color to show. Okay, well, let's just try it and see how it looks. My goodness. If I can get up here and stay up here. Oh, look, I could just put, look, oh my gosh. I can put more scaffolding down. Imagine that. Solutions to my problems. Who would have thought? All right, well, not that one. Let's go grab that guy. Okay. So I'm thinking, like, see, this is gonna stick too far out. If we have, well, I say that, but let's see. Like if it was like that, that might be okay, actually. I might be about to eat my words. Hold on. Let's see, can I reach from here? I can. Exciting. And then this would just go up to there, and then we could even bring in, oh, but then this would come down like that. But maybe that's okay, because these are, I mean, this is kind of supposed to be more decorative anyways. Like there's a little bit of practicality because we will have an actual, there will be like space up here where you can see out of. It will be like a window area, but it doesn't need to be that big. That might look cool, actually. For X4YTB, unfortunately, I do not know what language that is, and I do not speak it, so I don't know what you're saying. But I'm gonna assume that you're saying something nice. So, hello, welcome. Welcome in, how's it going? Okay, before we do the second side, let's go see how that looks. Actually, let's do it out of calcite and quartz on the second side so we can see if we like the white or the blue better. Oh, my eyeballs are starting to burn again. You guys, why is this happening to me? Oops. Oh, we need the stairs, because the stairs are gonna pop out. Popping out. What? It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look... Why does it look like that? Is it because I placed them upside down? Is there a different... Does Mizunos have a different... Oh, it looks different when you place them upside down. That's crazy. I don't want that. Oh well. We'll roll with it for now. And then I might have to go in and change that later. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. I changed the podzol to just regular dirt, so that, where does this need to go? Here? I changed the podzol to regular dirt so that we don't have to worry about it spawning in when we grow spruce. Can we see it from here? You probably can. Yeah, so see all of that, like right here and down over here around this guy, all used to be podzol. And now it's just regular dirt. And that was not easy because I had to color match the dirt. I couldn't just copy and paste the dirt texture because the dirt texture isn't a set texture because the dirt color changes from depending on like your location and stuff, like the different biomes. And basically it was not a walk in the park, but I did it and I'm proud of myself. Let's see, we're trying to get up here one more. Nitro says, might be worth someday playing with texture packs off and exploring how things look with just vanilla textures and no changes. I do think it would be interesting to see to see how things look without it. I think I did that like a little while ago, obviously before I was streaming, just to see. And of course it looked, in my opinion, bad. But maybe at the end of stream today we'll do that just to see. Because yeah, I do. I mean, I love Mizunos. I love this texture pack. It gives it that like little bit of extra like fantasy whimsy that, I don't know, makes me excited to play. And for me, like the vanilla texture pack just kind of looks boring now. I mean, I watch other people play it and stuff, but it's just, I don't know, the vibe of this is just what I want. But I think it'd be fun to see it without. Just to compare. Okay. At first glance, I like the white better. It gives it a little more contrast. And then it kind of breaks up, it kind of brings in like the white from the middle to the white up here. In a vacuum, I think I like the blue better. Ooh, do I just like the blue better overall? Actually, I think I lied. I think I like the blue better. And we can maybe bring in white at like the very top. Or bring in some white for some different textures or little accents or something. I don't know, but I do think I like the blue better. Oh my gosh. Jump scared by a chicken. Hello. I think he pushed me off here. Okay, let's leave it for now. Let's do, with this last little bit of time that we have, because I might keep this stream closer to 2 hours instead of going for the full 2.5. Because I was a little tired today. I had a very busy weekend. Or it wasn't necessarily busy, but I stayed up late a lot. And I kind of want to give myself, I'm like catching up a little bit this week. What are we doing? We're getting spruce. And also Thursday's stream is gonna have to start a little bit later because I need to cover a class at the yoga studio that I teach at. And the class goes from 4:30 to 5:30. And so a half an hour is not enough time for me to get home and get ready and stream. So we'll probably start at 6:30. I think I can do that. We'll start at 6:30. We'll go for 2 hours, go till 8:30. So both streams will be a little shorter this week, but it is what it is. It just has to happen sometimes. I'm sure you all understand. And if you don't, get with the program, because that's life. Sometimes things gotta change a little bit, but we keep moving forward. Okay. Oh, it's dark. Let's keep working. I want to find some way to bring some spruce into this transition here between the cobblestone and the white blocks. And I'm going to come grab some cobblestone walls and some slabs and some stairs as well, because we may need those also. Ooh. Okay. This is gonna be, I'm literally just winging it. We're just gonna try some things and see what happens. First thought is fence or fence gates. I do kind of like how with fence gates you can set them up and they don't attach to each other. And they give the similar, they have like a similar look to walls. Another thing we can always do is bring up, like place these walls and bring them up a little bit. And then maybe even put fence on top of these. Something like that. Or cobblestone. Like that. And then a fence. And what do the gates look like on top of this? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So let's do that. And then just take a quick hop back and see if any of these sort of strike our fancy. I don't know if I like any of them. Okay, I have an idea. Oops. I have an idea. Let me give it a little try first. We're gonna need more of these fence gates. So I'll go make a couple of those. All right, zombie. Keep that for the doggos. Fence gates, fence gates. I have to try to repeat myself so I remember what I'm doing. My one single finger is sweating. Or I don't know. Actually, I don't think it's sweating. It's maybe some of my bone broth getting on my hands. I don't know. That was weird. Sorry, guys. I don't think you can sweat from the tip of one finger. Okay. I think that's enough for our current purposes. So I'm thinking, what would it look like if we did spruce stairs with fences on top of them? Because they almost Like from afar, they probably look like they connect. No. No, that looks weird. That's not it. I think I like the stairs up there, though. What we could also do is bring in some more spruce, like a spruce pillar. Oops. Like we did with the top up there, and do a couple of those. Oops. Do a couple of those here somewhere. Let's see. Break. Darn it. Oops. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I like the stairs, actually. Let's take them down for now. Oh! Oh no! I hit the calcite and I hit the scaffolding and it all came falling down. Yikes. Well, that's okay. It's easy enough to build it back up. Let's put that back at least. And then let's get some spruce logs. And you again. Are you the same chicken that was harassing me over there? Probably. Well, that's fine. Chickens are allowed. Okay. Where would we put these? Maybe we could either do them in the corners here without having to replace anything and just build them up like that. Is there any chance it would look good to have them come across like a horizontal support beam? Is there any chance that that would look good? Let's see. Ooh. You know what, you guys? I don't hate it. I maybe don't hate it. Wait. Did we do this? Did we figure this out? And then we could put some stairs there. And stairs here. Let's eat some food. Let's hop up a little bit, take a look. Okay, you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I wonder... if we could still like transition, like replace those. Because let's see on this side, we're replacing only 2 of them. So yeah, it would be just these 2. Replace these with spruce logs, but I feel like we'd have to have them going sideways, have them going horizontal like that. And I don't know if that works. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, well. I like this so far. I think that's a good start. I like the roof. Again, I think I do like the roof blue better. And we're gonna have to bring some white into there somewhere. But we can figure that out later. And we'll still put something there. Let me see. I still want to have some sort of better transition from the white to the spruce. Let's maybe try something out. And then we are going to be done soon. We'll check out the world with the shaders, or not the shaders, with the texture pack off. And then we'll be done after that. Does that make any sense? Maybe without the fence gates? Well. Let's see. Okay, I think something like that does help. Even just a little bit. So it's not just a straight line across, but it adds like a little more dimension. And then we can even put spruce trap doors. Ooh, we can definitely put them here. And we could maybe even put them like up like that. As if the wood is kind of like wrapping, like gripping, reaching up and around to support the tower. I don't like the trapdoors up that high, but I do like them on the columns, and I do like them on the columns, and I like that little bit up in the middle. Okay. This is good progress, you guys. I'm happy with that. And we'll still figure out something to do here. Maybe we can have these sort of dip down a little bit, and we can still do something spruce with them. I don't know, but we'll work on that on Thursday. I want to satisfy the curiosity here and take a look at it without Mizunos. I'm really afraid, guys. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look bad. Pretty sure it's gonna look bad. And let's take this other stuff off too. We'll take everything off. We'll leave the armor, we'll leave the interface. Modern Mizunos, that only affects the Pale Garden, so that's fine. We're gonna leave on better leaves in the banners. Okay, you ready? Okay. That's not too bad. I now see why people strip the spruce wood, because this is spruce wood and this is spruce wood, but the colors do not match. And they match a lot better with Mizunos. The calcite looks horrible. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but for our purposes of wanting it to be a pale white block, it is not pale white. These colors don't match. Nitro says it looks better in some ways with vanilla textures. What do you mean? What looks better? Tell me what looks better. It's not bad. I don't hate it. This, oh yeah, you can really see the difference with the glass because the stained glass in Mizunos is patterned. Calcite adds good texturing though. Yeah, it does have texture, I agree. But we will go back and texture everything here. Because like we have the calcite, we have the quartz. The calcite is good wall texturing. Ugh, you're killing me. We're gonna texture it ourselves. We're gonna go back and texture it ourselves with the Mizunos. So yeah, this is, it's not gonna stay just a big flat white wall. We're gonna change that. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's the podzol. You can see, so yeah, the birch is much more pale in Mizunos. This has more of a brown. I don't mind this. I don't mind the colors here. The pink looks funky, but that's just because in Mizunos, the colored stained glasses aren't actually colors. They're just different patterns. Let's see. Let's come take a look at our tavern. I am noticing that vanilla textures are much more saturated. Like the colors are all just like a little more vibrant. That's not too bad. Manaflesh asks, is that an SMP? This is not an SMP. This is our forever world. It's a single player and we stream every Tuesday and Thursday, and you guys offer suggestions and help me build it out, but it is just me here in this world. I don't mind the way this looks. We lose some of the contrast of the buttons on the shaders are off. Oh my goodness. Well, we're here. We might as well turn shaders off. Okay, I think this is calcite. This is the polished calcite, maybe? Or no, this is polished diorite. I do kind of like the polished diorite, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad. Ugh, I hate the iron, what is this? Iron fences in vanilla. These look horrible. The Mizunos ones look so much prettier. What about this, guys? Okay, yeah, see, this looks funky because this is a jungle door, and the jungle doors in Mizunos are very, very different. So the Mizunos ones, I think, fit the color scheme better. Oh, I did clear, this used to be a couple of dilapidated melon farms. I cleared this out because, you guys, we are so close to 100 subscribers. We were at 95 when I checked stream. I don't know if anyone has subscribed while here hanging out. If you did, thank you so much. But I want to build some sort of like fountain or monument or something in this space and make it like a central plaza for the town. And we'll use that to commemorate hitting 100 subscribers. So I'm very excited for that. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Help us hit that goal. This doesn't look too bad except for the trapdoors. I would definitely change those trapdoors to something else. Yeah, and the acacia in there, the colors just don't line up at all. But everything else looks pretty good. Yeah, that color stained glass actually looks cool with the lava because it looks like it's more just light from the lava coming off. Okay, let's see the flower field. Wow, this is crazy. This is super vibrant. Super colorful. I still like Mizunos better. Ooh, you guys, we haven't come back here yet. Look, this is gonna be a really cool point of view, like from this path. You're gonna see the flowers, you're gonna see the dye works house here, and then you'll see this big tower in the back with the blue. That's gonna be super pretty. All right, how about this? This is okay. All of this looks fine. Oh, the paintings. That's funny because the paintings are different in Mizunos. we have the paintings that look like cabinets, so this just looks silly. And that is creepy as heck. It's not too bad in here. The carpet definitely has more texture to it, and I don't like that. Just personal preference. But this isn't too bad. I do kind of like the actual colored stained glass. Maybe at some point... Ooh, I don't like the glowstone. I'm not a fan of the glowstone. I like the Mizunos glowstone much better. Nitro says, in my opinion, vanilla in many ways looks better than texture packs. Probably because I just play with vanilla shaders and vanilla textures only. Yeah, I think that's it's more of like whatever you're used to. Ooh, this looks horrible, you guys. No, no, no. No, no, no. I don't like that at all. That is not the vision. But yeah, I think it's more about what you're used to. Or whatever you're familiar with is gonna look better to you because you see your builds with the vanilla texture pack. And I'm sure you like your builds, so switching to someone else's world and with a different texture pack and stuff is gonna look a little different, a little weird. This is okay. Like, it's still, you know, it's a good build, so it still looks nice. It still looks like a nice house, but it just doesn't have that, like, fantasy feel that I like, that I'm going for. Ah! We're being attacked. Don't run. Don't hit me and then run, coward. There we go. Is the spider coming to get some? Oh. Oh, I heard the spider sounds and I thought it was a creeper. And I freaked out. Okay, we should probably sleep. Oh, I'm hitting it with my bow. I thought that was my sword. There we go. Okay, let's sleep. Take a look inside. We'll go take a look at the nether portal, because that's gonna look real bad. Oh yeah, see, this looks, because these are not, I mean, if it wasn't for the trapdoors, if the trapdoors were different or like blended a little better, that might look nice. I do kind of like the books better in vanilla. The books look more vibrant, at least in the chiseled bookshelves. And here they don't. I don't like this. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, the glowstone is not. I don't like the texture on the glowstone. I want it to be just like a single, I don't know, because I use them for lights. So you want the lights to be a little glowy and unobtrusive. It's okay. I would definitely, it's more of the color shifts that throw me off. If we were to play in vanilla, or like for whatever reason switch over to vanilla textures, I would, I heard that, not today. Where are you at, creeper? No, no, thank you. My goodness. Okay, yeah, and this is the nether portal because the nether, what is it? It's not the nether, the regular nether block, nether rack is so different in Mizunos because it's purple. So I themed this whole portal to be fully purple. So yeah, that doesn't look good. If for whatever reason, like if we had to, and I'm saying this, oh yeah, I don't like the vines. I like the vines better in Mizunos. I think they're like cuter. But if for whatever reason we had to switch, like if Mizunos just didn't work on the latest updates and we had to switch to like vanilla, I'd probably find some sort of like fancier vanilla texture pack, because I know those are out there, like an elevated vanilla. And then I'd probably go in and change some of the blocks that I just absolutely hated and use some Mizunos ones in there still, just to, I don't know, balance it out. But let's also take off shaders and let's see what it looks like. I've seen people say like, oh, unless your build looks good without shaders, then it's not a good build or something. I disagree with that. However you normally like to play, as long as it looks good to you whenever you get on to play the game, then the build is good. But let's just see. Let's see, why not? Yikes. Oh, it's the trees. Hold on. Let me take the trees off. Let me take the leaves off. Okay. Wow. Why? It looks so washed out. Is this vanilla Minecraft? Is this actually vanilla Minecraft? Why does it look so like pale and washed out? Turn on fancy settings. I definitely have fast settings on. Is that? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Ooh, that didn't help. That didn't help. It still looks... Oh, this is so weird. It looks like an entirely different world. Wow. We'll just take a little quick run around. Turn on smooth lighting. It is on. It is on. Smooth lighting is on and it still looks like this. Is there something else? I know I did at one point go in and turn as many like video settings as I could down to their lowest, just to help the game run as smooth as possible. But wow, this is weird. This does not even look like our world. Okay, I like the calcite better with the shaders off. I feel like this feels like walking through a video game. This feels like I'm in a video game. With the shaders on and the texture pack, it doesn't feel like a video game. It feels like a different world. This feels like a game. But it's not that bad, right? It's not too bad. Let's go see what the flowers look like. Let's see what this interior looks like. What's up, dude? They're so... I hate to be mean, but they're just so ugly. It's weird, and I'm getting like a little motion sick. I think because it's just so different from what I'm used to. Default vanilla, to be fair, is probably a bit easier on the eyes than shaders. Do you mean with shaders? Because this is, at least for me, this is not easy on the eyes. This is hard to look at. But again, I think that's because I'm just so used to playing with shaders. But it still looks pretty good, right? The build looks good. I mean, there's some things that I would definitely adjust if we had to come in and only play without shaders and play with vanilla. And I would definitely take the time to do that. But while we still have Mizunos, look, the leaves do not look good. They need more oomph to them. They're like so see-through. I don't want them to be see-through. I want them to look bushy and beautiful. Nitro says, I think it depends on what you're used to. Yeah, it definitely depends on what you're used to. 100%. All right, we gotta We gotta switch it back. Let's put on the resource packs first. And then we'll just take a quick look, and then we'll put the shaders back on. I think the more your builds are optimized for shaders, they probably won't look so good in vanilla. Like my old builds before vanilla shaders were added, they did not look good with shaders since they were vanilla optimized builds. Yeah, I do think that whatever way you play with, or whatever, like whatever settings or whatever like mods or shaders you play with on a regular basis, you are going to automatically optimize your builds to those settings and to that style, because you just can't help it. That's what you're looking at. So that's why I said earlier, like however you play, as long as it looks good in whatever you usually play in, then the build is good. I don't mind. Okay, honestly, switching back to Mizunos feels so good. Like this contrast here between the birch and the spruce is beautiful. And I actually don't mind. I don't necessarily mind Mizunos without shaders. I could, if we had to, I could play like this without shaders. It's not ideal, but I could do it. Java Edition should be getting those vanilla shaders soon, so it might be worth trying them out. Hopefully we see a release next year. Oh yeah, if we get like actual like Mojang released shaders, I would definitely be open to trying those out and using those. Because as far as shaders go, I don't need anything too fancy. I just want a little bit of realism in there. So if they have like pretty simple vanilla shaders, I think that would be good. And then that's one less extra like modded thing to worry about. All right, you guys, let's turn our shaders back on. We're gonna go back to fast. We'll go back to Complementary Unbound. Actually, hold on, before we do that, just for kicks and giggles, let's try one of these other ones. Actually, Silders doesn't work. Or this one works. Let's just see. Let's just see what it looks like. Ooh, yeah. See, I don't like this. This kind of... The clouds are pretty, but it kind of washes everything out. It doesn't have as much depth as Complementary does. And let's see. What about Soulless shaders? I've seen people be like, oh, Soulless are some of the good ones. But we might have an issue here with Soulless. Yeah. It's not. What is it doing? Is that the shaders that's making this so detailed? No. That doesn't look good. I don't like that. Yeah, and the shadows are weird. Because I think it's probably because of the version that we're in. We're in such an old version. Okay, let's go back to basics. Or basics for us. Complementary Unbound. Actually, we can take a look at BSL real quick, too. One thing I see normally with vanilla shaders is that they go way too big on lighting. It's either too bright or too dim. Like the Bedrock vanilla shaders that they rolled out, like the ones you're playing on now. Yeah. Is there a way? There might be a way to adjust that in the settings. I mean, again, I don't know much about Bedrock, but I know with shaders on Java, you can really go in and, oh, look, we have a shadow. That's cool. You can go in and like fully customize every single setting of the lighting and stuff. But I mean, yeah, that's kind of, you don't really want that. These aren't too bad. I don't mind these, what are these, BSL? I do think we lose out on some of the vibrancy and some of the colorfulness. But let's go back. Good old Complementary. Yeah, initial rollout was way too bright. I set it to 80% brightness, 100 was way too oversaturated. Yeah, good to know. Okay, yeah, I like, see this? The colors are like rich and warm here in Complementary, and I like that. This is right, this is our world. This is where we're supposed to be. All right, you guys, we ended up over time a little bit. That's okay. No worries. Let's get a good view. We can just look out over the sunset. All right, you guys, we're done for today. We went to the Nether. We did some building. We've got some design options for here. We're going to keep working on this on Thursday. Don't forget, Thursday we're starting a little bit later. We're going to start at 6:30, hopefully, instead of 6 p.m. So I'll post about it. I'll put the schedule. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys for hanging out, whether you were chatting or just lurking. I appreciate you being here always. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.